Is Lewis Hamilton ready to shake up Formula One once again, this time with Ferrari? After dominating with Mercedes for years, the seven-time world champion is stepping into a new chapter with one of the most iconic teams in motorsport. But what's driving his bold move? Secret trips to Maranello, learning Italian, and a clear desire to win from day one. Is this the start of a new era for Hamilton? Or will the legendary Ferrari pressure prove too much? Interestingly, Hamilton has also hinted that he might return to Mercedes in the future, despite many believing that chapter of his career was closed. So, is Hamilton ready to dominate with Ferrari? And what challenges could stand in his way? Starting in 2025, the partnership between Hamilton and Ferrari is set to become one of the most exciting stories in Formula One. However, success won't come easy. While Hamilton made a smart move to Mercedes in 2013, which led to years of domination, this situation is quite different, and the path to victory may be more complicated this time. Many people believe that Lewis Hamilton's move to Ferrari won't officially take place until his contract with Mercedes ends on December 31st. However, the seven-time world champion has already taken steps to prepare for his new role at Ferrari. Hamilton has visited Ferrari's headquarters in Maranello 5 times, despite an agreement that he won't officially start with the team until 2025. These early visits show that Hamilton is serious about making a successful transition to Ferrari and is already working behind the scenes to establish a strong relationship with the team. While some may think that it's too soon for Hamilton to start getting involved with Ferrari, his actions reveal a clear strategy. He understands that to succeed at one of the most iconic teams in Formula One, he needs to integrate himself into Ferrari's culture and internal structure as quickly as possible. These visits to Maranello are not just about getting familiar with the team, but also about building relationships with key individuals who will be crucial to his success. Hamilton has made a point of connecting with Ferrari's engineers and technicians, which will help him get a better understanding of how the team operates. One of the most important relationships Hamilton is focusing on is with his future racing engineer, Riccardo Adami. Known as Ferrari's version of Hamilton's longtime engineer Bono, Adami will play a critical role in ensuring that Hamilton's race strategies and car setups are on point. By establishing a strong working relationship with Adami before the 2025 season, Hamilton is setting himself up for success. Furthermore, Hamilton has been taking steps to understand the technical aspects of Ferrari's cars, especially in comparison to Mercedes. He's already requested some adjustments to the car's cockpit, such as moving the position slightly. This shows that Hamilton is not just relying on his team for strategy, but is actively involved in the car's setup to ensure it works to his advantage. These details may seem small, but they are crucial for a driver who is used to a certain style of car handling, like Hamilton. While he won't be racing for Ferrari until 2025, Hamilton's early involvement with the team shows just how committed he is to making this new chapter a successful one. The visits to Maranello, even before his official start date, prove that Hamilton is focused on hitting the ground running. He understands the pressure that comes with joining a team like Ferrari, and he's taking all the necessary steps to ensure he's ready to meet those expectations. In the end, these early visits and his proactive approach highlight just how seriously Hamilton is treating this move to Ferrari. It's not just about switching teams, it's about preparing to make history with one of the most legendary teams in Formula One. Hamilton knows the significance of his move to Ferrari and the high expectations that will come with it from day one. As Ferrari's team boss Vasseur confirmed, Hamilton isn't joining to retire, he's coming to win. With Leclerc already seen as Ferrari's next champion, Hamilton could end up being both loved and criticized by fans, depending on whether they support Leclerc or prioritize the team's success. If Hamilton dominates early on, as Gazzetta dello Sport suggests, his early visits to Maranello will prove their value. During these visits, he has already built strong relationships, especially with Riccardo Adami, his future race engineer. Adami, known as Ferrari's version of Bono, will play a key role in Hamilton's success, and Hamilton knows how important it is to work well together from the start. Beyond building connections, Hamilton has also focused on understanding the technical details of Ferrari's car, which will be crucial for his performance. Even before his first race at Monza, Hamilton admits the experience will bring mixed emotions. knowing fans expect nothing less than dominance. Regardless, the 7-time world champion is steadily preparing himself for the intense pressure at Ferrari and the challenge of competing directly with his teammate, the first rival he must beat to cement his legacy as the greatest driver of all time. Hamilton may not need as much time to adjust as some expect, but he is focused on understanding the key differences between Ferraris and Mercedes cars, such as the steering wheels and controls. For instance, reports suggest he has already requested a slight adjustment to the cockpit position. These details and feedback show that, despite what some might think, Hamilton knows exactly what he needs from a car to perform at his best. His first test in a Ferrari will be in January 2025 at Fiorano, where he'll drive the F175, Ferrari's 2022 car. While this car started with high hopes, it struggled with upgrades that ended up being downgrades. Even so, Hamilton sees this test as an important step to align both himself and the team with the same goals, especially after missing the tire test in Abu Dhabi. Another noteworthy effort is Hamilton's decision to learn Italian, proving it's never too late to pick up new skills. This makes sense, as both Leclerc and Sainz often speak Italian with the team and media, thanks to their Monegasque and Spanish backgrounds. For Hamilton, integrating into Ferrari's culture and dealing with the Italian media will be crucial. The Italian press is known for being tough, and without the ability to communicate effectively, Hamilton risks becoming the target of criticism or being blamed for team issues. La Gazzetta dello Sport wrote, "Lewis has been taking Italian lessons for several weeks. For Charles and Sainz, speaking Italian has been key to fitting into the team and building connections with fans and the media." Hamilton is clearly determined to avoid being seen as an outsider and wants to fully embrace Ferrari's culture, values, and everything tied to the iconic prancing horse. Hamilton is joining a team that already has Leclerc as its lead driver. While there's potential for them to become one of the greatest pairings in Formula One history, Hamilton will face intense pressure to deliver flawless performances. Leclerc's record of 8 race wins and 43 podiums in a car that often excelled in qualifying shows that if Ferrari improves its race day performance, tensions between the two drivers could grow. However, team boss Vasseur believes they will maintain respect for each other on the track. As for Hamilton's future, he hasn't completely ruled out returning to Mercedes someday. He has said he plans to race longer than Alonso, who is currently 43 and 4 years older than Hamilton. While it may seem unlikely, a return to Mercedes could happen. Reflecting on this possibility, Hamilton said, "I hope that in many years, I'll be able to come back and see you all. A big thank you, everyone." Critics continue to target Hamilton, with one of the loudest voices being Ralf Schumacher, brother of 7-time champion Michael Schumacher. Ralf claims that Hamilton lacks a crucial skill that could cause problems for Ferrari: the ability to help engineers develop a car that suits his driving style. Unlike drivers like Verstappen and Russell, who often make their own strategic decisions during races, Hamilton tends to rely more on his team's strategies. While this doesn't take away from his achievements, Ralf believes it leaves a blemish on his career. Ralf explained, "The biggest difference is that Michael, among his many talents, worked closely with engineers to create a car that fit his driving style perfectly. Lewis doesn't do that. Michael always guided his team, like Ross Brawn or Jean Todt. I don't think Vasseur can help Hamilton in this way, just like Toto Wolff couldn't this year." As we await Hamilton's debut with Ferrari, one thing is clear: this new chapter will be one to watch. Will his determination and experience lead to success alongside Leclerc, or will the pressure of the Maranello legacy prove too much? The journey ahead promises excitement, and we can't wait to see how it unfolds. Share your thoughts. Do you believe in Hamilton's ability to dominate with Ferrari, or will Leclerc hold the upper hand in the same car? Let us know in the comments below.